Hello everyone, welcome to this week's video announcements. I wanted to do my announcements here in front of our beautiful stewardship chalice, which hopefully you've seen by now, because I want to remind you that we are hoping to get all of the pledges in by this Sunday, March 1st. So if you have not turned in your pledge yet, please do so this week. That will help us be able to determine what our budget will look like for next year. We usually do budgeting in March, so please get those in by this Sunday. Thank you to everyone who has pledged so far. We've received 62 pledges for a total of about $192,000, and we are so grateful for all of that, and hope that the rest of you will be able to turn in your pledges this week. You can turn those in either to Sherry or to a member of the stewardship team. This week, we've got a couple things going on. So tonight, February 24th, we've got our Poetry as a Spiritual Practice group meeting. Roy Goodman leads that. It's at 7 p.m. and you can just show up. You don't have to have signed up. Tomorrow, February 25th, Tuesday at 7 p.m. in the youth room, the next session of our Naughty Conversations webinar that we're watching together is happening. These are topics in anti-racism and multiculturalism work. This one's called Calling Out, Calling In, and Staying Together. Jody will be leading the group, and everyone is welcome to attend. Again, that's 7 p.m. in the youth room tomorrow night. This Sunday is our first service on our new theme of wisdom, which is our theme for March. And we also are going to have a new set of workshops for kids. So if you enjoyed the February workshops, those are over, but there's going to be a brand new set for March. We also have a couple things happening after the service on Sunday. I'm going to be doing Intro to UU, which is our intro class for newcomers. And our UU parenting group is going to meet as well. And we will have childcare available for both of those. Also this Sunday, Sadie and I are leading a bridging group for our high school seniors. That's from 4:30 to 6. And at 6 to 7:30 is our youth group meeting. So lots happening this Sunday. Next week, there's not much happening during the week, but on Saturday is my next session of Wiggle and Wonder, which is the group I lead for kids ages 0 to 2 and their caregivers. We sing songs and read stories and have a lot of fun together. That's at 10 a.m. on March 7th in the chapel. And there are a couple opportunities coming up later this spring to be involved in our larger denomination, and I hope that you might choose to take advantage of those. One is the Northern New England District Spring Assembly and Annual Meeting. That is happening here in Nashua, so it's very convenient. There's going to be some great workshops, some good worship, and there'll be the annual meeting of the Northern New England District, where we'll actually be voting on dissolution this year. We'll be voting on to dissolve the district. And that is April 24th and 25th, again, right here in Nashua. I will put a link in the comments to more information about that. And in June, at the end of June, last week of June, our Unitarian Universalist Association's General Assembly is happening in Providence, Rhode Island, which is about as close as it ever gets to us. So I'm hoping a whole bunch of you can attend. Sadie and I did a webinar a couple weeks ago with all the details about how you can be involved in General Assembly. And I will put a link to that in the comments. We've got a recording of that. We're planning to not have church the Sunday of General Assembly, the last Sunday in June, and instead carpool down to Providence, where we can attend a worship service with thousands of Unitarian Universalists, which will be really fun. So I hope you will put that on your calendars. We do have a form that we'd love you to fill out if you are planning to come to any part of General Assembly, so that we know. And I will put a link to that form in the comments. And I'll put a link to the UUA's page as well. And both of those, the Northern New England District Meeting and the General Assembly, require allow us to have up to 6 delegates, and those are people who get to vote on the business matters of the larger association. So if you are interested in being a delegate for either of those, you can talk to Brenna Woods. She's our vice president of our board of trustees and is in charge of delegates. That's all I've got for this week. If you have anything you want me to include next week, just make sure to get it to me before 9 a.m. on Monday morning, and I'll include it. And in the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful week.